You know, I remember when I first got this Makita stick vacuum. It was clean, smooth, and shiny. It was real nice like, and I remember saying to myself, this is my favorite stick shop vacuum. I was picking up all kind of things with it. I was loving life. The one thing where it really shined was dust collection. The motor delivered up to 49 CFM, 3-year limited warranty. The question is, after 2 years of use, how did it hold up, and would I still recommend it today? Let's take a look. And there she is today, the Makita stick vac. Yep, not so pretty NMO, but that's fine, it's a shop vac. What I want to know is, how did it hold up? Is it still worth the $179 price tag without the battery or charger? Do I still use it as much as I thought I would? And does it still suck? Well, let's start out like this. I've been using this pretty much non-stop around the shop. Yes, I use it to clean up, especially when I'm using my miter saw in the shop. I got the dust everywhere and all those small nooks and crannies are a real pain in the butt to get out. So super light. Only looking at a few pounds with the battery on there. You got that long wand, but I just absolutely love using this tool. I mean, check it out. You can get into all those areas like we already talked about, but the question is, how did it hold up? Do I still love it as much as I did the first time I shot the review? That's right, there's an older second video that I'll put up right here. Well, the ease of use is awesome. You just pretty much turn the top and all that gunk comes out. Now I'm missing my filter here, which I lost it a couple days ago. I have to order a few more, but there's a secondary filter on the inside. I'll show you that. But the one thing I was concerned about was this tab here. I always thought when I first started using this it was gonna bust off, but it didn't. It just stayed on. It does an excellent job. So there's your secondary protection filter right here, and you don't have to worry about all that dust getting down in there and ruining anything. Now, the replacement filters are pretty cheap. You can get them on Home Depot, Amazon. I'll put a link in the description along with this vacuum, but they actually last a pretty long time, even if you get them damp and wet, because they're almost like this vinyl soft cloth material. But check this out. This works wonders in those tight areas. You can see even with that smaller attachment on, it takes the bigger stuff and brings it in. Now you will probably have to unclog a little bit if you were using that smaller attachment, but there's other attachments to this, or you could just take the attachment off altogether and pick up the larger debris. Again, where this vacuum really shines is the smaller dust particulates. Never had an issue with clogging, never had an issue with it not being able to suck up that nasty. Now there is one issue that I've noticed within the last year. Every once in a while there is a pause on that trigger. So when I pull the trigger, it doesn't always start up right away or it cuts out. It's a very small issue that I have, and I noticed it getting a little bit worse, but not to the point that it aggravates me or does not allow the tool to do the job. I'm just letting you know that it is there, and I'm curious if anybody else have had that issue with this vacuum. If you have, leave a comment in the comment section below. Love hearing your feedback. Now, that being said, would I still recommend this vacuum? Is it still worth the $179 without the battery and the charger? Well, I still think the price is a little bit high. It's not the most powerful vacuum out there on the market when it comes to stick vacs or even shop vacs. So, me personally, I like to see that price come down a little bit. However, not really sure how I would have gotten along without this vacuum. It's just been used so much throughout the shop, picking up so much debris, getting into those tight areas. It has been really a savior in so many different ways when it comes to just cleaning up the area. Would I recommend this strictly for a car vacuum? No. I think it's good for those, again, tight, smaller, hard to reach areas that maybe there's some light debris, light dust, but as a full-fledged car vacuum, I wouldn't use it by itself. Now, as far as build quality goes, it's been great. I thought that rubber flap on the inside that holds the debris in would have fell off by now. Nope, it is still going strong and keeping all that debris inside the vacuum. I also beat this thing up pretty good, so there's no cracks, there's no damage to it. It's held up great, even though the plastic is a little bit thinner on this. Again, I have noticed a delay starting to develop over the past year, but that is because of the heavy use that I have been putting this through. All in all, I think it's a wonderful vacuum. I wish it had a little bit more power than what it does. If you already have the battery, if you already have the charger, I think it would be worth the money. If you don't, then it's probably not. But the answer is yes, absolutely. I would still recommend this vacuum. I think it is great. Now, the question I have is, has this mended fences with me and my old nemesis? The Makita Gnome. Let's find out. All right, Makita Gnome, what do you think? What are you scared of? Oh, how dare you! I recommended your product. Nope, we still don't like each other. That said, definitely check out this product. I'll put a link in the description below. If you like this video or if it's helped you in any sort of kind of way, please smash that like button, as it would be greatly appreciated. If you've used this vacuum, I'd love to hear your feedback. Leave me a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about it. If you like these type of videos or you're into tools, don't forget to get subscribed, hit that bell notification so you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. And with that, we'll be back with more videos soon.